In episode 222 of the Upland Property Experts Podcast, ThankMeLater went all PowerPoint crazy, along with a new badge that he's not going to get anytime soon, and so much more. And the Upland Racing League's here to kick off the new season. So stay tuned and watch for the shenanigans.
The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland Property Experts, baby, UPX.
Welcome, fellow Uplanders, to episode 222 at my in-laws this week. So I'm doing it remote, so it will be interesting. My daughter, she said, "Can I do the introduction tonight?" I said, "No. Nope. She goes, "Come on."
You're so mean.
She's dubbed herself Little Pooper. I was like, no.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, get those socials on lockdown. Like, I want to see the Twitter, the TikTok, the Insta, Little Pooper, hashtag mini turd. Let's go.
I said, nope. You're not going on and calling yourself Little Pooper.
Little Pooper.
Yeah.
Wow. You know how to raise them right. Not going to lie.
Absolutely. My 5-year-old's the one that will look you dead in the eyes, continue doing what she's doing, and she's just the IDGAF like all the time.
Like
all the time.
She's over there just straight like murdering somebody, just full eye contact. Like, I'm not gonna stop stabbing.
Nope. Once she's done, she's done. You're like, hey, stop that. And she looks at you, she's like, nah. And she just keeps doing it until she's done. And she's like, okay, I'm done now. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. Wow. Oh, it's going to be horrible as she gets older. But the joys of parenthood. What? Anyway, we got a lot to cover. But since I am not in my normal area, didn't have time. And of course, since I'm away, Justin had some stuff going on at work, so he couldn't run the data for me. So no property updates for the week. We'll get back to you next week. And I know we did want to talk about the art of the deal this week. Didn't get a chance to put that together, so I have that on the list for next week.
Hey. Well, it's good that I stepped up this week then.
Oh, at 1,000%. When I saw your PowerPoint, I'm like, whoo, I'm good.
Yeah. No, I got PowerPoint. I'm going to share. We're going to play Upland today together as a community. We're going to play some Upland. Because honestly, I'm concerned the developers and the owners of Upland have never played, even though they have accounts. I don't think that they actually know what it's like to play their game. So we're going to play it live because I know that they want.
Oh, wow. Shots fired. It's time to go to the principal office. But I do have to amend a statement I made last week. We were talking about the individual that ended up with 2 Rodeo Drive and making offers. I did a bad job and didn't ask for all the facts from the person reporting it to me. Come to find out, there was a lot more to the story to it. So there was never an in-game offer for it. One of the properties that was being offered was a rare Manhattan property in itself. Yes, it was under $50K. And also some other rare collection properties were thrown around in a casual message about it. And I didn't ask the normal questions. It's a reliable source that usually gives me all the information, but it was my fault.
Usually gives you more information than you ever want.
Asking the questions to make sure I had all the facts before. Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're like, just get to the point. And he got to the point and left everything else that would have changed the way I presented it. I still think it happened. But maybe he was busy. I don't know. But yes. So my whole statement last week, I do apologize to the individual for saying be better than that, stop lowballing. Now I got all the facts, but we're going to break that deal down a little further next week in the art of the deal. Wanted to go through a couple of things and some of the properties that were also thrown out there. So, yeah. And then, man, Mars, Utah's in the house tonight.
Yeah, you got a packed house.
Yeah, more cheese in the house. Chicago Spartan, haven't seen you in a minute. Thanks for stopping by, Swarley. Man, look at everybody.
Getting in. They
The
heard things are ramping up.
Yeah. 6 Week 6 and Shack Attack and California Trading Company. Having a great show tonight. Glad everybody could join.
Rigo in the house.
Yes.
Daddy Dizzy, incognito mode. I see you.
Before we get into playing Upland, because who knows how long that will take you and the tangents you get off on, let's jump right in and bring the Upland Racing League on and talk a little bit about the new season coming up. How's it going, Dak? You're muted. Michael Kohler in the house.
Sorry, I have like 26 million tabs open, and I'm like trying to find the right one.
That's fair.
Yeah. Hey guys, long time no see. How you been?
Good. We made the big announcement. Yeah, Happy New Year. We made the big announcement. We're the first and official sponsor of the Upland Racing League, and then you guys are gearing up for the season. So glad to have you guys back on. That means racing starting in Upland.
Oh yeah. No, we're excited. We have a lot of racing to do. We're gonna have 8 weeks like we normally do of racing. We start at Castle Run tomorrow. So, back to our 1 p.m. starts. We will be live casting to the Upland Square, and we have some amazing racers participating. So this is exciting. We also have, I don't know if you saw this. I think you have access, but I'm not sure. We're doing a digital for this season's champion.
Ooh, very nice.
I was able to work with Stock Car Pro Brazil to get a signed cap from Felipe Baptista. Now, the relevance to that is that it was his stock car that Joe Lives won at Genesis Week last year, and that it was the first stock car to race in Upland. And so we got his cap and a memento, one of the one-of-one cap mementos. So you get the cap memento and the physical cap signed by Felipe Batista. And they mailed it from Brazil. I have it in my... Actually, I should probably grab it and show it to you.
You should
pretty
definitely
cool. Still have it in the box because I don't want to mess it up.
That's super dope.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I don't even like sports ball, or I guess you can't call it sports ball.
That's not sports ball.
What, wheel ball?
There's no ball involved.
Wheels ball? There's definitely ball bearings get bent. Don't act like I know enough.
Okay,
and for the people that listen to the podcast, they didn't get to see the Metaverse post of "I am excited for proof TML plays Upland." Excited, so. So some of the comments I do have to read out so our podcast listeners can hear those.
Yeah, and if you don't get a chance, definitely go to the YouTube and just check out the comments thread of what's happening there. Lots of good stuff. If you want to participate live or even after the fact, great place.
Yeah. And what's this season? So what is this season that we're launching tomorrow there?
So this is the URL Stock Car Competition Series 2024. And so this is going to be, we got 11 drivers, I believe. we're still working out if one is going to be able to make it or not. So we have 11 or 10 drivers that are going to be competing using stock car competition trim. And we start with Castle Run. We're going to be then racing Midtown Terrace, Tyner North, Ithaca Run, HB, Howard Beach in the House, Industrial, Van Nuys Trophy, WWP, Uplando's track. And we're going to end it where we'll crown our champion, and they'll win their Fidgetal. They'll win whatever else they get at Northumberland in Nashville. You might know that one.
We might know that as the official racetrack of the Upland Property Xperts podcast, built by.
I wonder why that sounded familiar.
Just NFP3. Also known.
You might
as
have a couple of
AT
properties
YouTube.
on the track. I don't know.
Do I have some properties there?
Just a couple.
Yeah.
Just a couple.
He's,
No, go ahead, Dick.
I was going to say, I think ThankMeLater is going to go see if there's any others open. They weren't cheap properties. They were some big.
No, I spent
yeah.
millions. I don't know what got into me, but I'm excited.
That is not a cheap track.
No, it is not.
Not a cheap track. What is the racing lineup for this season looking like? Who do we have as our racers?
All right. So you might have heard of some of these names in racing. Buleman. He actually does the URL's leaderboard, world leaderboard for driving and racing, right? Dr. Tid. We got JH2271 from Tolton. He does the Tolton Racing Metaventures and all that. This guy that you might know, Matsuda R, and his crew. I mean, they've been tearing it up. They're expecting to continue to be winners. I know a lot of people want to compete and try to take them down. We got Metaspook from Buck Board Uplanders Club. We have Mguaz. Okay, ThankMeLater. This one, M. Wagamizi.
Oh man.
Now, he's someone that we didn't actually know of. He wasn't part of like the regular kind of racing circles, or she, I don't know, they. But they competed in the Upland in community races and were like in the top 6 each time they competed, right? And so they are a strong racer and competitor. We have Swedish Mogul. Our Creedmoor friends know Swedish.
Heck yeah.
We got TB125 from anthologypuzzles.com, right?
Oh, yeah.
He actually has the stock car. He bought it off Joe Lives. And so he has the stock car, and he really wants to win the Fidgetal because then he has like a very unique collection.
Yeah.
Right? And then Wonder in 1976.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. What a like, it's a really cool range of the community, different people at different levels. I love the who created Bitcoin? Who's the what's the name of that? Satoshi, like level of like there's this mysterious character who just came up in the community races and now is part of it. Like, ooh, what's their story? Like, who's this mysterious?
Well, and Wonder in 1976 is the same thing. They came in through the community racing that was done by Upland. And, it was the first time we heard of them in URL, and now they're racing in our stock car series. So
that's cool.
JH, first time racing in URL, but, they've been doing races and other things. And so, they're very active. Like JH has the Beta Pro kind of competition going. I raced Metaspook and Shaq yesterday with JH. I got my butt kicked. I am not a pro anymore. I was skidding everywhere. It was sad. Shaq kicked my butt.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot more competitive, and you actually need to practice, know the tracks. It's crazy.
That's super cool. I like that. I like that it's evolving, and it's evolving in a way that as a community we can really be more engaged in interesting ways. That's super fun.
Well, and I love, we've talked about this before with More Cheese and what she's doing in Cheese Breeze with the way she kind of tries to do it so that it's not the number one, the top racer winning,
Yep.
so people getting creative around how they are incorporating racing into their community or into the activities that they bring to Upland's community. It's one gotten much more competitive. Two, there's quite a few more people that are racing and doing events around racing, and the number of tracks just keeps growing.
Yeah. No,
I like that.
Cheese is an innovator for sure for that. That's I really like her take on it.
Absolutely.
Oh, she gets creative. I like that. And that's the thing. It's like when JH was like, "Hey, do you want to be part of Beat Our Pro series?" I'm like, I love this idea. It's like King of the Mountain kind of concept for racing, and you give people who are not like big competitors a chance to race against people who are racing on a regular basis, and names like Meterspook and Matt Chef and Matsuda and some of the other Mahoney folks. It's fun.
And then this will go for 8 weeks, and then you move into the
Champions Cup.
Champions Cup that finishes Genesis Week, the supposed Genesis Week. They haven't announced Genesis Week yet, but what looks like Genesis Week.
Yeah, and then what's interesting, and I don't know if folks I don't know how much I can say of this. Damn it, I always get myself into this.
Say it all.
Say it.
So it seems that there may be possibly an Upland racing competition that might start around Genesis time period, pretty much after Genesis in the month of June. So, and yeah, there might be some URL involvement in that.
All right. And now since you
81 tracks. Wow.
Now that you sort of teased it, they're going to shut it down. Not happening.
Yeah, way to go.
I know, right? No. I think Upland is very excited about the engagement racing is getting. Between like a lot of the games that have been being built, for dev shops and layer 2, some of the games that have been brought into Upland, and then racing and the racing community taking off around it. Obviously, the investment they put into developing racing in Upland, I don't think they're going to kill anything. And if anything, they're going to try to find more and more ways to bring the community and keep them engaged in racing.
Yeah.
And what's the prize pool for the Stock Car Pro racing? What are we
It's over. It's
what
over. It's over 2.5 million again. I think it might be closing in on 3 million. I mean, first place will get 100,000 UPX easy. So yeah, it's looking. Again, it's usually one of the biggest prizes. I mean, someone who wins all 8 can easily win 800,000 UPX.
Yeah,
so
that's impressive. Like, that's serious.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some serious cheddar. Like, what's a stock car go for? Like with the pro trim, like these are not cheap. I mean, this is like
about 300, 400. The competition trim. The trainer is, I think, like 150 to 200.
Yeah. So, I mean, these aren't cheap, but the reality is, like, if you look at it and go, hey, if I get one of these, I spend 300,000, I'm good enough, I get in. Like, this is a real opportunity for people to be able to earn their way there.
And the way we have it set up, the top 8 will break even, right? If you're in the top 6, you make money, or you make UPX, right? If you're in the top 3, you're more than doubling your entry fees. So you don't have to be the number 1 racer.
Oh no, but I meant like you buy a car, like buying a car, not just entry fee. Like
right. No. Right. But what I'm saying is, what we've tried to do is make sure that as much as possible, you always win back. And that's what the sponsors like UPX Podcast bring to the table, is it helps us offset any of the fees, because So it's not just the fees that they're paying, it's also the sponsors that are coming in and supporting racing in Upland that help us kind of give really big prizes for these racers. The other thing that we're doing this time too is at the race, every qualifier is going to have a 5,000 staked race for the qualifier, so that the racetrack owner is actually going to be getting some of that race commission. And so the sanctioned tracks that are in URL that are participating in the season are actually going to be able to, so if you think about it, we have, let's say, 10 qualifiers or 10 people qualifying at 5,000, that's 50,000 UPX, right? So it's not a bad little piece of royalties for the track owner. And hopefully, as things get bigger and we're able to do more and more, we can make those royalties bigger and bigger for the track owners. And our goal is that those track owners bring value to the trackside participants, so that there is value for properties on tracks.
That's
we put in a lot. I mean, yeah. I don't
we put in a lot.
Anyway, I don't know if that's public information.
Or you're saying we sweeten that pot. Yay, sponsors. Unless you're thanking us for that, then yeah, you're welcome.
Last time I know you guys sponsored, and then you did the Halloween stuff that everybody was like, people wanted to win those prizes.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, I'm sure we're definitely be ramping more stuff up, and obviously as we continue to collaborate with URL and build out this partnership, I think there's definitely going to be some opportunities. And I know, like, we even have people that want to sponsor or do
commercials. I gotta
commercials
get back
and
to you
stuff during the podcast. And so, hey, if that's another opportunity, not only to maybe sponsor the podcast, but I know, again, URL is always looking for people to sponsor tracks, to sponsor races. Maybe we can collaborate on something, get you a full marketing blitz for your brand across
your media moguls.
Yeah, there you go. Like, let's make it happen.
Yeah,
I love it. No, and I think that we're seeing a lot of servers start up, and some of them have started to die off, but some of them are still going. And so the fact that we're still around a year later is pretty good. Actually, no, we're going on 2 years.
I was going to say you're going on 2 years because racing's been around.
Crap.
Racing's been around since for a minute now. So yeah. URL started March 21st. So actually, the 7th race is going to be on our 2-year anniversary. Damn, I'm going to have to do something special. Are you sure it's not a 3-year anniversary?
It might be
it's 2 years.
Because you started before racing came out. Okay, yeah, 2 years because you finished.
Yeah, because it came out at Genesis 2022.
Yep, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something special for that race.
There you go.
Celebrate 2 years. Yep.
What's up, Obi? So close to being at the finish. That would have been great if everything lined up for the last race and it was a 2-year anniversary. That would have been spectacular.
And we'll celebrate for 2 weeks.
There we go.
2 years, 2 weeks of celebration.
Yeah.
It'll be a 2 and 2.
And then, we're definitely going to I'll throw in some of my map assets throughout the season for some race winners and place finishers. So there'll be incentives there too. Definitely for that.
Yeah, I am excited though that we were able to get Stock Car Pro Brazil and Gustavo. He was really helpful to kind of say, we want to support what you guys are doing with racing, especially when you're bringing in the stock cars and giving the stock cars, some additional kind of highlighting. So it was nice that they wanted to work with us and sent something over, got the driver to sign a cap and all that for us, shipped it. So it was pretty cool. Hold on, I got to get it.
I was wondering how long I was going to outweigh him. And it wasn't even far.
I still have the box.
Whoa.
Now,
And then
There you go.
oh, there
Look
you
at
go.
that.
Look at that.
yeah,
Next year you should work for a full helmet.
huh?
So next year you should work for a full helmet.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I could get a helmet or a jacket or something kind of cool. The helmet would have been really cool, but I didn't want to push my luck, the first year.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But that's pretty awesome that, you're doing the Stock Car Pro series, and you got that with the partnership through Upland with, the Brazilian Racing League there. So that's amazing.
Yeah, I like, we always talk about trying to bridge the, reality and Upland, the real world with Upland. And this was just another example of trying to bring the real world into the community through Upland.
Oh,
So,
that's good. And
yeah.
tomorrow's race starts at 1 p.m. Eastern.
1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific.
And you'll be on the I always forget the name of the channel. It's not, I always want to say RPM, but it's not RPM.
MRNN. Metaverse
MRNN.
Racing News Network.
Yeah.
We'll be
And
on Twitch, on YouTube, and we will be in the Upland
or Plaza.
Yes.
Look,
CCP.
You'll never forget it. MRNN. It's Mr. Nice Nips. You won't forget it now, though. MRNN, Mr. Nice Nips.
I just blacked it out already.
Thanks, TML. I'll thank you later for that.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we let you get out of here, you got anything else?
So the part of the reason I haven't been around much is, as you all know, I'm a big fan of trying to figure out how to help, communities, NGOs, nonprofits. And oh my God. Sorry, I just saw a foot. And
keep your eye on your own screen.
Yeah, And so I've been working with this group, Tech Leadership Lab. It's a LinkedIn community, and it's focused on sustainable development goals, the UN Sustainable Development Goals. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but these are the big problems the world is facing: climate change, poverty, hunger, all of that, right? And so these are the big projects. And so I've been working with them to kind of help build out some actionable functionality around how to support. Thanks. We're talking about something serious, but foot shaming. Okay. But it's a lot of work. It's a really good thing because there's a lot of organizations that just need some help amplifying their impact. And so that's what we're working towards. And there's some projects we're working on that are going to be interesting, like trying to develop a large language model that we can use to facilitate some of the action being done by NGOs and startups around these, like climate change and things like that. So it's fun. It's exciting. But it's been keeping me really busy.
Sounds like it. But excited to see what you get out of that, because you always come up with something pretty cool and then somehow wrap the Upland community into it. So excited to see what comes out of that.
I will find a way. I will. It was Web3 let me into this group, and so I got to bring it back. Right.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And then we look forward to the weekly updates. So excited that the Upland
myself or Ramesh will be here weekly.
Yes. Excited to see the Upland Racing League ready to launch the first of 4 seasons in 2024. So good luck tomorrow, and looking forward to meeting with you guys next week.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to us.
Oh, yeah, definitely check it out. As the podcast is the official sponsor of the Upland Racing League. Outstanding. All right, Dak, talk soon, my friend.
Take care.
Ooh, I like that. I think that was Shaq that did that one. Nope, it had to be Dizzy. Nice. Shaq's gone. He's got to be looking at cards. He's got to be grading cards. Dizzy's got his light and glasses on.
Oh boy.
Yes. All right. So now we have. Okay. Before we get into it, let's also talk about the unique buildings and the badge.
Badge-tastic. So yeah. So I mean, I heard some confusion. It sounded pretty straightforward. You have to build 30 unique buildings.
Right.
I mean, I read it. It seemed pretty straightforward. But after I got more confused the more people I talked. But is it 30 different? I thought it was just like, if I really like one of the unique buildings, I just build 30 of them and then I get it. Or do I have to build 30 different ones?
Once again, you're missing some key details in the article and in the announcement.
I can't read. You know I'm illiterate, right?
I know.
Like,
all it says is the unique structure badge, and it is awarded to players.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm good with pictures.
It just says it's awarded to the player who demonstrates exceptional dedication by constructing 30 unique buildings. So sounds like they have to be different.
Wait, so 30 unique buildings. No, see the way I read it. See, don't like you criticize me for not reading. I read the same effing article you did, but my brain hears 30 unique buildings. There are unique buildings. So there's like the core ones, apartments, small townhouse, whatever, and then there's the unique buildings. I read that as build 30 unique buildings, meaning I can go and if I built 30 of the San Francisco towers, then that's it. I just have to build 30 unique buildings. So across any of the unique buildings, I just have to build 30 of them. Or if it's the Miami one, if it's the unique, whatever. It doesn't say 30 different buildings, 30 different unique buildings. It just says 30 unique buildings.
Just depends on the
structure types. So again, I read the same damn article you did, but like it's very not clear.
30 structure types per Lizette.
Oh, so does that mean like one small townhouse, one large townhouse, one apartment, one micro, like those, like you get however many those are?
Yeah, I was seeing it as 30 different buildings.
Oh, see, I read it as you had to build 30 of the unique buildings, being the buildings that were unique to the one-off buildings that they had made. Like the special buildings. That's how I read it.
I just read you had to have 30 different style buildings. So
so does that mean then like a warehouse, a showroom?
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, I got a warehouse, I got a showroom, but what about the large small factory, a large factory, the small showroom? So do those count? Because are they unique?
If that's what you're saying, is that it's 30 different buildings, 30 different styles of buildings, then small showroom, large showroom, small manufacturer, large manufacturer. So is this over the course of like your account? Is it retroactive or is it like?
Yes, it's retroactive. Because
I might already be damn close to that then. And because I also built a landmark. Yeah.
So do landmarks count? Because
that's a different building.
And then the question is the limited time offer buildings like they did during
those have to be.
Yeah. And then Miami and the Tokyo releases with the passes where they had the unique for those cities.
Definitely would be. Those have to be. Like that to me is the unique on. Yeah. So again, I mean, this is a call out to the Upland team. I mean, love the concept and the content, but like that definitely was not clear.
You just love the badge.
I mean, I was really excited about the badge in general, and like I like that they're driving Spark usage, right? Like we've
absolutely
now, for the past several months, everybody gets a badge.
You can buy badges now. You can earn badges.
Well, yeah,
but
I mean,
what the season pass?
That's fair. No, that's fair.
No, but it's just these announcements. great for, as you say, building, not only driving Spark usage, but developing neighborhoods, developing communities with structures in it. But also, it's just that having that clarity in the article, so there's not that confusion and people firing off the same question like a bajillion times to your staff, like, hey, what's this mean? Is it the unique buildings? Is it just 30 different types of buildings? Can it be a unique building and 30 of them? There are a lot of questions that you could just simplify.
And again, like, this is where just simple examples would clarify it greatly. Like, do this. Here's an example. You build one of each of these, or you build 30 of these Miami ones, like whatever the example is. And I think even just building the examples as a dev team should hopefully open up questions. And the questions you're asking as a dev team should be put into an FAQ of like, oh yeah, how might they interpret this? Like, let's make sure that we're like, these things to me, and again, like, that's fine. Because again, I read it, I didn't think twice about it. I assumed I knew exactly what they meant. And once again, I would have been terribly upset if I had started to go build a bunch of unique buildings. I have 15 completed now. That's more than most. How do you know? Because that's well, go ahead. Sorry.
You just go to your profile and go to your structures and count.
Oh, okay. Because I haven't bought any properties with buildings on them. Oh, because I just have a couple. Oh, because I didn't sell any. I didn't demolish any. Like, get bent. Yeah, there's a lot of questions here. Buy a badge for, look, all badges are not created equal. This is the same thing, like, again, achievements. And what I would like to see, which would be cool, and now this is more just, again, probably something that really only somebody like me would care about, but like to click on the badge and get more details about like when it was issued and how many players have that badge. I think that would be cool. So like when it was earned, like the date it was earned, and then how many players have that badge. Because then that speaks like in the achievements, like on my, like when I'm playing Xbox, it goes and says like only like 0.1% of all gamers have achieved this achievement, right? Like versus like the one that's like complete the opening storyline and 95% have completed it. Like it would be cool to know like, oh dang, like these are really unique badges versus, oh yeah, everybody has one of these.
Yeah. So, and they said that they are working on a way to showcase your achievements so you can display your badges and tuck some away for another day.
Yeah, so I'll be interested, as I don't know if you're aware. Oh wait, you are aware because you creepily track it more than I do. But as you may or may not be aware, I am, as far as I'm aware, the #1 badge holder in all of Upland. Thank you very much. So yes, I would be tuck a badge. I will be very excited to see how they let us manage our badge showing. And yeah, while I was never in the Boy Scouts, although I do believe in always being prepared, I would definitely have been that person that was obsessed with getting like every little badge. Fruit bowl. I feel
that's
like
got to be a Minnesota thing.
I feel like that's something that I don't want to Google. There's got to be a badge burning for all your badges. Oh, that's potentially worse, honestly.
Oh.
Bunch of badges in the basket. Y'all are nice tonight.
They are. No.
But, yeah. So again, I mean, cool concept. We've now talked at least 3 weeks in a row about activities that are now driving Spark usage, both directly from Upland and through layer 2 activities like Spark Tycoon. I'm seeing a lot. It's all over my Facebook feed. A lot of the Upland groups are talking about it, which is super cool. And I'll just say this: it is not coincidental at all that they are ramping up things to increase Spark value and like its importance in the community with the ramping up of getting ready for Sparklet. Like, that isn't coincidental at all. If you think it's coincidental, you're not following the thread. Like, they understand that they don't want to launch Sparklet into a soft Spark market. If there is no demand for Spark, there will be no demand for Sparklet. The best case scenario for them when they launch Sparklet is for it to be on the secondary market for more than what they sell it for in game. But the only way that happens is if there is an active demand for Spark. So I think introducing some of these components that they've been doing is really on par and is going to make sure that Spark has, intrinsic value within the community and then adds to the Sparklet value. I would love to see them launching, being able to put Spark on manufacturing for other players, shared Spark in that economy prior to Sparklet as well. I think that would be huge.
Yeah, that would be, or at least letting the exchanges be able to add that to the exchange. Not only construction is being able to lease it out to the manufacturers.
Yeah, no, I think that would add tremendous value to Spark immediately. The MetaVentures is right. Upland is in the middle of a Spark utility mode. I think that sums it up well. Spark utility mode. Anyway, yeah. Spark exchange for factories would be massive.
It would. All right. So, and then if you haven't noticed, if you haven't been on Spark Tycoon, they continue to roll out more and more items and usage. So they're working towards their roadmap and continuing to roll out more stuff. So it just isn't the same thing, but they will continue to grow. Excited to watch that. And the Upland UCC, they said for mass builds right now, their Spark rate is at 8.5. I did just check the other two exchanges, and they're right around 10 and 9 UPX per Spark hour. So we did see a little peak last week, a little down from last week, but not bad.
Yeah,
better than the 5 that it was sitting at.
30 unique buildings, maybe. Berlin expansion. I don't know.
Yeah. I know nothing about a Berlin expansion. It'll be interesting to see who they choose next to expand.
Spark is the hashtag. Wait for Spark as needed for wait.
Some is the hashtag.
Oh, some is the hashtag? Is that what did they actually call it that?
I don't know. You don't know if Goldsmith is trolling you right there, but
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And that's the other thing that Goldsmith is pointing out there too, is they've always said that vehicles are going to run on Spark. So you're going to need Spark for buildings, you need Spark for manufacturing, you're going to need Spark for your vehicles, and there's only 1 million Spark available.
I'm very curious what happens to racing, and maybe we'll get Dak's view on this in an upcoming episode of what happens to racing once car damage comes in and mileage and things like that.
Right.
Because I've said very and I gotta actually track down the rest of my SR1s. I lent them out last year, and I don't remember what I did with them. But they're all in good hands. But I mean, I was very adamant, like, hey, I'm happy to let anybody borrow anything that I have to go race for now. But as soon as they start doing that, I'm parking them. They're going to be those 0 mileage cars that are just for show. I'm curious what will happen as they start to roll that out. What will happen with actual racing, things like that.
Yeah. So it's not a 1-to-1 relationship. It's 1 to 1,000.
Gotcha. What's the relationship? Oh yeah, 1 to 1,000. It's a fraction of a spark.
Yeah.
It's a sparklet.
Yep. All right. Time for the Thank Me Later PowerPoint, and we're going to play some Upland now.
Oh, we're going to play some. You got 15 different, including the San Francisco landmark. Thank you, Rodrigo. I'm halfway there.
There you go.
Wow.
Halfway to another badge.
Dang, I got to get on it. I want one of those fingerprint badges. The badge is pretty cool.
Yeah. You can build a micro house.
I definitely built a micro house.
Oh, okay.
There's some properties that are so small they can only fit a micro house.
Right.
All right. So wait. Wait. Oh, present. Present. Share screen. All right. So today I'll get to the gameplay. Oh, wait. Do I have the gameplay up? Present. Anyway, I have some gameplay that we'll get to so I can actually demonstrate this, but I wanted to tell everybody about decorating their Upland property. So one of the big things that's come up is there's some contests now for decorating for the seasons, specifically on some collection properties. So you got to decorate your collection properties that overlaps with some of the activities needed for the frost season, which would include decorating, which is it's frost, but I think the only real ones that are out are the carnival decorations. So here it is. How to decorating your Upland properties. Just 3 easy steps, y'all. I'm going to show you how.
Why do I feel that there's some sarcasm in this?
I mean, you could judge for yourself. All right. Step 1, super easy. Find a collection property with a building on it. That should be super easy, right? We're just going to go to collections, and then I guess we'll just start picking at random because I have no way to know based on what collection has a building on it. Okay. Doesn't have a property. So then go back to that thing. Hope your game doesn't crash. Do that.
No, your game crashes because you're on Apple. It doesn't crash on my phone, so you can stop with the game crashing thing.
I mean, you're right, because iOS is hardly used by anybody, so that definitely shouldn't be a concern of the devs at all. You're right. My bad. And everybody plays without any enhanced graphics or 3D objects on. You're right. Definitely should not be a concern of the devs at all. My bad. So get frustrated by that. So then, okay, fine. I did that. I was like, this is not working. So hey, you know what? I can go look at my structures. There's my profit assets. Okay. Now here's a problem with that. I don't know which of these is in a collection. So I just started clicking them, and I'm like, I hope I run into a collection property. After that didn't work for a while, I just literally just took one. I was like, you're going into a collection, because most properties can be a part of some basic collection one way or another. And so I just took one, dropped into random collection, which was completely suboptimal. No, I'm not. First of all, you should not have to use any third-party tools to play a game. Let's be very clear here. Wait, yeah, it's just 3 easy steps. Find the collection and find the property. Just check to make sure you know your TML login. You get 3 guesses at the password. I know you lost your. No, I actually already. So true story. I already locked my Upland account earlier this week. No, this is just one step. Find a collection property with a building on it. That's step 1. All you got to do is just find a collection property with a collection. Step 1. Yeah. Now, You're right. It should not be this hard, but that's what it takes. And I'll go and I'll pull it up. And hey, by the way, if I'm doing this incorrectly, if there's a better way to do this in the game, please let me know. Why is your C and P capitalized? Because I like it that way.
Because it's a collection property. It's a proper noun in his mind.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Step 2, decorate the property. So that's all you can do. You just find the property, decorate the property. Here you go. All you gotta do, you click manage, decorate. Okay. Then you go to the assets and scroll through dozens of decorations that they do filter to say, hey, these are the ones that fit on your property. Great, cool, thanks. Except none of them are actually on this property. And oh, by the way, you can't click to them. So I'm like, oh, dang, that's the one I want. No, you can't actually get to it from here at all. It's just going to tell you all the things you can't put on your property. So I'm like, cool, great. So then I'm going to go to my assets, and now I'm going to scroll through hundreds of ornaments, find the wrong one, because then you have to like click it and then see like, okay, is this the right one? And then realize and then I realized I didn't even have, for that style of house that I added to the collection, I didn't have the right ornament for the right season. You can see in this screenshot, I was like, oh, Wonderland townhouse. I didn't have a carnival townhouse. I only had a carnival small townhouse. So after trying to go through that, I had to start all over, and it literally took me another 30 minutes. And then even after I did all that, I put the ornament on the small townhouse. I still had to scroll all the way down. It didn't even put this here. Look, you can see it's small. See this little scroll bar? It started up here. It doesn't even prioritize the one that's on the property. Like it's still, so I still had to scroll down. I was like, I hope that this is the one that I put it on. I'm going to lose my mind. But hey, look, once you do those 2 easy steps of find and decorate, then boom, you can enjoy your decorated property, including the box it came in. I'm excited to do this hundreds of times across all 6 seasons. Let me tell Upland how excited I am. Yeah, a gamer would just, that's not all how it would work.
A gamer would just know which properties have buildings on them. It's stored in memory.
So now I am not one to go through all of this effort to just bring up a complaint and not bring a solution. I'm a very solution-oriented person. So I wanted to say, hey, how about
So what is the solution? Thank me later.
From my perspective, in a parallel universe where I helped to design this, it would look something like this. Step 1, I go and I can see very quickly icons showing buildings next to, in my collection, properties that have a building either on it or are being built. Like, oh, cool, there's a building in progress on this, or there's a building built. Great. Then when I click it, I go easily to it. And now when I go to manage, I actually get an inventory. Each property should have an inventory, and it has 6 slots that you can equip it with all of the different seasons. So I can put one for each season. So each property has 6 slots. You can easily just hit edit, select from your thing, drop it in here, and you're done. And then you can click it and decorate it. And oh, by the way, auto transition. I should be able to just have it rotate. When the next season comes up, it should just automatically put on the new decoration for me. I shouldn't have to do this every season, every single time. Like maybe
that's lazy though.
Oh, it's called automation, and that's fair. If that's too much, like, and again, it's optional because there are nodes. And again, I'm not, because I wouldn't want to force this, because there are nodes. Shout out Creedmoor that maybe want to be, spooky all year long. So maybe they don't do the auto transition and they can just go and select harvest for the season that they want.
But with the auto trans, I mean, especially somebody that likes to chase badges like you do, would you really want it to be an auto transition? You'd want somebody engaged to earn their badge, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want it all automated. You'd say, hey, because I could see if Upland rolled this out, you'd be on the other side, be like, no, You have to earn your badge. You have to log in and decorate your properties. I like
Why?
your suggestion.
You've accomplished the goal. The goal is to have a property decorated for the season. And who's to say, and I'm not opposed to like, you still have to like log in and approve the decoration.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to log in and be like, hey, welcome to the frost season. Would you like to update would you like to transition to the frost season? Yeah, cool. So I have to log in for the season and do that activity. But if I've spent the time to go and put like all of these into the properties, like, and here's the thing is like, I don't want to put 6 of these freaking boxes on my properties. Like, you're taking up important real estate for me to put other interesting decorations. And the thing is, the properties I want to decorate, these are properties that are on racetracks. These are collection properties. These are properties I care the most about. Like, why would I want 6 boxes? Or worst case, I keep 1 box there at a time and I have to keep moving them on and off through this tedious process. No, this is how it should be. You should have an inventory. You should be able to edit it. By the way, when you go there, like, hey, I don't have one for sizzle. It should automatically go like, oh, search the market for available properties or for available decorations. And it should automatically bring me to the global search with a filter for small townhouse, season of sizzle, like, and then show me what's for sale. And I should be able to instantly buy it from there. Do you have any idea the kind of traction that would bring to the decoration market? Do you have any idea the volume that would immediately start to flow through? You wouldn't be able to keep decorations on the shelf because as a collector, this would drive me nuts going to my favorite properties and seeing holes in places. Like, I would want one in each one of these. Like, it's so satisfying. Even just making this mock-up, I'm like, dang, I need to go find out what is for the season sizzle because I don't have any for sizzle, and that's kind of driving me nuts. Like, this is how you drive gamification. This is how you drive engagement. This is how you drive desire for these items without adding anything else. Like, it's very simple. No sizzle for shizzle. Like, this is how you shift from just a small blockchain fun community to a multi-million-dollar gaming platform, which is where Upland wants to be. This is the kind of design that they need to start thinking about. They need to stop adding friction. They need to start adding functionality.
And Goldsmith says, build a third-party tool, TML, excited to see it, love it, third-party tools, third-party devs are superstar. But this is, I got to agree with ThankMeLater. Usually I like taking the other side and just spinning them up. But, you have to have these basic functions. It should be easy. You shouldn't have to enjoy your cry time, as Chi says, trying to get through this. And it's frustration to retain user engagement, to make more people participate. The simpler it is, the easier it is. The more people will do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the thing is, as a third-party developer, you can't do anything. I can't move ornaments automatically as a third-party developer. I can give you the information. You still have to manually go do all this stuff. So and it doesn't get rid of the boxes. It doesn't, like, there's so many things even that it would be such a pain. This is seamless. This is so satisfying. Like, I always store my decoration in boxes out in my yard. Fair enough. Again, my goal, I'm going to start doing little things like this. I have a lot of ideas. And so hopefully you'll share this, feel free, take screenshots, share. I'm sure we'll do a mini cut of this. And make the devs hear it. Like, this is the functionality, and I'm going to keep on working on mock-ups and things. And we'll do little segments to try and bring awareness and go, hey, look, this is how you can change the game. This isn't doing anything else other than adding basic functionality. Like, and it would bring tremendous value to direct decorations. Like, I can't tell you, as a person who loves to collect and to decorate, this interface would drive me to want to buy so many of them, because I would want Bones Balboa, every single property on there to be fully stocked. I'd want Alamo Square. I'd want it every single season. Like, there's so many places that I have in the world that I really like. Like, I would definitely, I'd make sure all of my Creedmoor properties had, my spooky decorations. This, and also, like, as neighborhoods start doing neighborhood decorations and things, like, that becomes hugely valuable in helping manage that and for people to interface with it.
We need basements added to the roadmap.
For decorations or for bodies? What are we talking about?
For decorations or
Can we
bodies.
just upload this clip to the Nolt board? Yes. I don't know what the Nolt. Yeah, I think
that's where you put stuff in to get upvoted for Upland to consider. And that's, even as you say, going to look for decorations itself, you can see decorations that are for sale. And sometimes, you can filter by city, but it would be nice just to see right on top that, hey, the cheapest ones in Queens or the cheapest ones in Los Angeles, instead of having to click on it, because I kind of want to know where the cheapest one is. I just don't want to know what the cheapest in my city is. It would be nice to have that filter.
For what?
If you're going to buy an ornament and you're searching in the database, if you're searching in the directory to find an ornament, it doesn't tell you which city it's in. And I might be in Los Angeles, but I want to know what the cheapest is out there in the metaverse. So just show it right there.
Well, no, it does show. It shows the cheapest.
It shows the cheapest, but it doesn't tell you where. You have to click on it.
It doesn't tell you where. You have to click on it.
Where are you?
Well, my screen got all resized, so I might.
Oh.
All right. So,
all right, now we're playing Upland.
So first of all, I will shout out. I personally, I got to scroll past all these badges. That's actually not even what I wanted to show. I wanted to edit this. Where can I?
Go up to the top.
Oh,
there you go.
I wanted to show off these are super cool. These little edit the decorations. So week 1, the football thing, honestly, that was my favorite of it. The big game, kind of cool. The static little, again, it really depends on your block explorer. This thing is creepy, but fun. This is my new favorite. I'll probably keep up most of the time. I love the little hearts. Okay, design team. Look at this blank box right here. Because you know what white on white looks like? Nothing. It's snow, which is a great little effect, except in the preview, you have it against a white background. Do better. Stay frosty. I like these little emotes. This one, downside is it gets covered up pretty quickly by your tokens. So clearly that was by somebody who didn't have any tokens there. But definitely up top, I like the top bubble. Hashtag dark mode. Yes. Hashtag dark mode.
We've been asking for dark mode for 4 years.
Yeah. I'm not going to scroll through, any of the block explorers I have to choose from. Shout out beast mode. No. Hey, whatever. I spent a lot of time.
You've spent a lot of time collecting those block explorers.
I love my block explorers. But let's talk about, again, so when I come here and I go to
facts, the badge flash is really what this whole thing has been about.
So and I'm used to on my mobile phone, so sorry, bear with me. Where is collections here? So one thing I would like to be able to see is it's hard to know if any of these, I have to click into these to even find out if I have properties that match. It'd be kind of cool. And I know that this is asking a lot, but hey, which of these has, if there was a way to have a faded star there to indicate you have properties, but you just don't have them in there. But yeah, looking through these to try and figure out which of these has, again, I have to click it, go to it. holy cow, that's actually building something. Although this is a great example of there's no way will even fit.
You can't put 6 boxes there.
I don't even know that I could. I'm hoping I can fit one. The boxes are a lot smaller.
Well, look, that property right next door is
right
for sale. So you buy that property right next door, put your boxes there, and then just move the one over for the seasons.
Right? No, never going to happen. But there, I am building in London. One Wyndham Muse. Feel free to put some spark on that. Also,
feel free to go to exchange and shell out some money, cheapo.
I know. Trust me, I am. I'm gonna be buying up some spark. I wish I would have bought it when it was cheaper. But
like months ago when I was saying, hey, you should start using spark right now because it's gonna get more expensive.
I didn't disagree. I just didn't get on it. I also would love to see them send out like when we get the build report of, I would love to get a recap of contribution. So who contributed how many spark hours? I think that's a vital piece of data. And I think players deserve to have that information. And without it needing to be done through other ways. Like that should just be something I get like, hey, TML put in 4,600 spark hours, Too Stupid put in 500 spark hours, whatever. Like it should be a breakdown of who put as many spark hours. Because again, I think that there'd be a lot of value for people seeing that. So anyway, so I go there and I will say like, I go now when I go to assets, I guess properties here. No. See, there's too many ways to even get to the things. How do I assets? So I will say I appreciate these filters here. So I do like, this has helped me be able to filter out like, hey, San Francisco. So we have this.
Yes.
And now I just realized, but like it doesn't have, there was a place where I could see if there was buildings. Hold on, let me see. But like I still don't know if there's buildings on these. Like I would like to be able to see if there's buildings. I really want it in the collections area. But again, like having to search for that, really it gets like problematic, like structural ornaments. So there's a couple things here. First of all, like again, there's zero filtering. Like there's zero filtering. And in fact, I think I might have no. There's no. The other thing is like any sort of collectible needs its mint number. I think the other ones, like let me look at Block Explorers. Oh my God, Block Explorers don't have it either. Yeah, no, that is problematic too. Yeah, like all of these need the mint number on the first screen, y'all. Like that is critical information because when you have multiple of them and I have to figure out which mint or what mints I have.
Especially with you and the chicks and the creepy kid, you got some that you have a lot of, which makes it very difficult.
Yeah, like trying to figure out like handmade drawing, like which mint is it? And then when you click it and then you go back because you're like, oh, no, it's not that one. And then look, it takes me all the way back to the beginning. So now it's this fun game of memory and how far did I scroll down? And ever since, first of all, they did us a favor by making it alphabetical, which pissed me off so much. Like, I hate it being alphabetical. It used to be by age. So you'd have your oldest to your newest. So I could just scroll to the bottom to see my new, like whatever my new ornaments were would be at the bottom. I could easily track them, or my new Block Explorers. Now I just see a bunch of zombies, like, and now my new ones just get lumped in the middle. Like, I hate that. Like, I want to be able to sort this. I need to be able to filter this. Like, and mint needs to be number one on all of these.
Yeah, just kind of like NFLPA.
I'm like, whoo, like.
Like they have the mint number. They have
look at all this nonsense. I mean, a great like
it's not nonsense. It helps filter.
Sorry,
I mean,
look at all those filters. Look at all this functionality you have for something like NFLPA, and I guess like that is a bigger partnership. But like you've had Block Explorer since day one. Like, why is this more cohesive than the thing that you've had since the beginning, the first NFT thing you had. And structural ornaments, there's no way to know what season it's for. I do appreciate that it has at least the type. Honestly, the location is not as important. Like, I don't know, like maybe people will disagree with me. I don't know that having the location on in this view is that important to me. I would much rather have the name, the type, the season, and the mint. Like, if that's the data I could have, that's what I would want.
Well, since you have to put them on your properties, having the location I find is key, because that way I'm looking for a townhouse structure. Okay, I got a townhouse structure. It's there. I can click on it. I can click move that item.
But you still have to click here to move it anyway.
But I
Right?
don't want to move it. Yeah. But I don't want to move it off of something, sometimes they're just in random Fresno properties and you want to move them somewhere else, but I don't want to take them off of, say, one of my Queens properties, so having where they are to move them around, I do find that helpful.
Okay, that's fair. Like, again, like I feel like there's enough room on here, or that this could be reconfigured to be more.
So does the mint number really matter for structure ornaments to you?
It doesn't matter. Like, if I had to pick between mint and season, I would definitely pick season over mint. But yeah, it does, because if I'm trading or looking through, mint is super important. Plus, I just like to know like which ones I have low mints of, and that's often like a really big trade. And if I'm looking at somebody else's assets, like and I think that it might actually be on theirs. But yeah, mint is super important to me. Like, I really feel like you could, like, there is a lot of white space here. And I know that you don't want it to look cluttered, but like you could put mint number underneath, like here, like you could just put the number in the corner even, and then the season, like Midnight Vampire, and then the season.
Fair enough. You have to know the mint number to tell which one you want to list, sell, or trade. So yeah, very important for a quick reference. I get that.
Yeah, it does become very relevant. So season and mint number are absolutely critical on these, because again, like I have literally hundreds of these things. Like, this is such a pain to manage. Like, I can't begin to tell you, like, it's not fun. Like, it was fun when it was really easy to just like click a property and decorate it. But now, now that they've made,
you're looking for a consistency, because some of these tabs have filter features that are very useful and others are non-existent.
Yeah, like heck, even the racing legits, brand new feature, already have like the basic mint number and filter capability. Like how in the ornaments here do I not have a filter that's like filter by structure, filter by season? Like, those seem like two super obvious things. Now, granted, season is newer, but like, holy cow, like how is there not filter by structure already here? Like, that seems like a super obvious thing to be able to filter by. I think vehicles have the mint number. They don't have anything. I know we both have the struggle with the map assets.
Oh, the map assets. That is like the worst.
Well, as a creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. But I mean, this will be something that people collect. Yeah. Got a couple statues. Like, yep. Like, that's a pain to have to scroll through to get to. Oh, hey, look. There we go. Also, like, look at this. Oh, never. Oh, wait, locate. How big this thing is. Look at the size of that thing. 20,000 of these? Sorry. Thank you for that helicopter pad. Anyway, and then look, and then it goes back to the beginning. Holy crap. Like,
yes, that's the worst, that you go backwards and it goes all the way back to the beginning.
All the way back to the beginning. So, yeah, I mean, again, like, if this is going to be the primary interface, like, to me, like, there's a lot of opportunity here. And the weird thing is, I feel like there was a place that had, Where did I see that actually allowed you to select the structure? Oh, wait, maybe it was under structures. Maybe it was under assets. Maybe it was structures. No, there was some place that was like residential versus like commercial. Maybe I was looking for properties for sale. No, this is terrible. This is hey, since we're playing Upland, I'm gonna go try to complete a task and buy some secondary market. I got 25,000 UPX. Although I will say, do you remember back in the day when this used to and Dizzy knows this used to crash your game? Collecting UPX would crash your game if you had too many properties, or it was nightmare. All right, let's go. Buenos Aires has some good cheapy properties, right?
Yeah. Rio, Buenos.
It doesn't really matter because you're not going to be able to find them. Oh, except we're on the web. So actually, this is interesting because it will actually have that.
Yeah. But
that's not going to help me. Because, on the mobile, all this does is say, go to the web. But again, I'm not buying in USD. I have UPX. All I can do is sort by price. Why is the only thing I can do is sort by price? Why can I not sort by up square? Why can I not filter by size? Why can I not filter by price? Why is there not more filtering here? It's insane. In buildings, you see residential, sure, in categories. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I just remember, like, there's, again, the interfaces are very inconsistent. But, like, I just want to find the cheapest UPX property. And then, so I'm like, so I think I remember from the UPX podcast that properties here were, like, in the 7,000 UPX range. So at least here I know, on the mobile, you have no idea where you're at from an UPX to USD. You're like, 8,000. Now, granted, these probably won't be, but let's just click on one. Oh,
jail.
Wah, wah, wah. And I thought for sure, I was like, well, this one's going to be a little bit higher, so it's not going to be jail. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, let's see this one. Oh, jail. Okay. Well, this is fun so far. So 2.
You've only done 2. Two on jails. 3 for 3.
3 for 3 on jails. Okay. Hold on. No way we go 4 for 4. 4
yes, you did.
Oh, my God. Am I not going to be able to buy a property? Can you imagine if you're a new player and you're just like, what the,
jail.
Okay. So wait. So then I'm like, well, so I buy it. I'm about to buy it. So first of all, everything looks like I can buy this. Right. And by the way, if you're like, I have to pay a little bit more because this person's in jail. I don't even unless you know what this means. How would you know what this means? It doesn't tell you it gives you no context. So I'm going to buy it. It's minting on the blockchain. It sends me the code. So I'm feeling like this is going to go through. I'm going to go ahead and do this and type in my verification and submit. And error, this action's unavailable to players in Alcatraz, which first of all doesn't tell you that this says jail, but wait, am I in Alcatraz? What? Who's in Alcatraz? Oh, this guy's in Alcatraz? Then why are you listing their properties? Why are you making it seem like I can buy that? Okay, fine. It's not going to be, 6 for 6? Are we going to find even one for sale? Oh, there it is.
Oh, you found one. Woo!
Holy cow. So the cheapest.
And you didn't buy it?
No, I'm not going to buy it because now I'm mad. Because now I'm like, I don't want to buy it. I don't want to live in a city.
I thought you were going to play Upland, not complain.
Sometimes those are the same thing. Have you been in this community for 4 years like I have? What are you talking about? Isn't that the national pastime of Upland? All right, wait, which one was it? See, I wanted the 1919. I liked the 1919 address. Quaro 857. It's 16 up square. What was the other one? Oh, this one's 29 up square for a little bit more. Jail, son of a bitch. 46 up square. This is the one I want. Give it to me. Jail, son of a 14. Like all the good properties are in jail. No, I don't want to buy that property because I feel like I'm getting ripped off.
All right, I think you've proved your point right now that for a new player or any player, this is a very frustrating process, and it should be removed. And because it's frustrating, it drives people away from it. You're like, I don't have the time. I want to come in. I want to do my thing. I want to get out. I'm doing my dizzy deuce. So, collect some UPX, find a cheap property, and done.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's surprising to me. It's almost like they don't want me to spend my UPX. Like, it's very bizarre. Like, the amount of hurdles that, like, I have to jump through to be able to spend UPX to buy ornaments, to decorate, to buy properties on the secondhand market. Like, it's really painful. It's blockchain. You want Upland to control our listings? Yes. Because guess what? This isn't block. This is a game. It's Upland the game. If you go to jail because you break the terms and conditions, no, you shouldn't be able to have, like, you can still list it. And if somebody goes and clicks on it, they're already blocking the sale. Like, it's not like you can go there and pay a tax and still buy it. Like, they're blocking the sale. So the whole blockchain argument is nonsense because it's not.
You're not getting the sale removed. You're just not letting it show up in the search because you can't buy it. So why crowd up the search? If you can't buy it, why should it even show up in the search until the person's out of jail? You're not removing it.
Doesn't make any sense.
You're not removing it from sale. You're just not showing it for sale because the person can't sell it.
Correct. Like, if I can't buy it, don't show it in my listing. And also, let me filter out USD. Holy crap sticks. Like, the
especially
amount of
on mobile.
Oh my God, especially on mobile. Well, on everything, because the amount more UPX I would spend, I would go buy floor properties randomly all day. Like, when I go collect 25,000 UPX, I would go to Detroit and buy a couple thousand UPX properties. Like, because it's kind of fun. I'd go see, like, I used to do this in San Francisco back in the day. Like, because what I would do is I would search for cool names and numbers. That's my thing. That's actually how I got into ones. That's actually exactly what I would do. Is I would do that search, and then I would just search for either street names and or number combinations. Like that 1919, yeah, if it was in the cheap range, like those, I would scroll. Like, I wouldn't just buy the cheapest. I'd buy ones that I kind of like the name, or again had a good up square size, stuff like that. So, like, these things to me, like, you cannot scale Upland to be a mass market game with this kind of interface. And again, we're all been around long enough to understand there's ways to get around this. There's third-party apps, there's community ways. Like, that's fantastic.
But if you want to attract the new players, retain the new players, and scale, these are things that need to be worked on sooner than later. And I know these are things that have been sprinkled in over time that different members of the community have talked about, saying, please incorporate it to the game. And we all want to see Upland grow. We all want to see, a lot of people playing this game, and these will be helpful things to retain new users.
Oh, we got, let's make a deal. I'm trying to make 250,000 UPX tonight. If you want to make UPX offers on LA or other properties, today is a deal day. Well, what do you got for sale? Hold on, let's see. So I'm going to go see here. Let's do this. So I'm going to do a player search. And I'm going to search for my girl. And I know it's this. Is that how you spell it? All right. Let's see what you got for sale, girl. Play Let's Make a Deal.
Assets.
Wait, are you just selling properties? Or you selling other stuff?
Ooh.
let's see. What do I want? Wait, where's your block explorers? You selling block explorers?
She's got nothing listed. Just offer.
Just offer. Wait, where did I miss? Damn it.
But not totems.
No, that's fine. I want. Let's see. Crown jewel. I need to get the ducks. What? What is this? Cuddly Sparkle Joy.
You do not have a Cuddly Sparkle Joy, do you?
I don't think I do. How much for Cuddly Sparkle Joy?
Make an offer.
I don't know. I'd have to go take a look at the market.
Ah.
But let's take a look. Okay, so like, okay, so is Cuddly Sparkle Joy for sale? So then if I was going to do this, so then I would go, and then I'm going to go to assets, and that's not how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to...
So you got to go to the search in your lower right. Close that out.
Oh, yeah. It's over here.
No, that's your property lines.
This.
Have you played Upland lately?
Shut up. You're not wrong. Okay. Cuddly.
In block explorers.
Cuddly. It's not even that. I don't even know. I'm just going to do this. Cuddle and block explorer. There we go. All right. So, oh man, Mint 4 is going for 100,000. Mint 21 is going for 38,000. We got USD sitting at 12. I would say I'll give you 25,000. I give you 25,000 right now, Blue, for Cuddly Sparkle Joy. Deal. All right.
Deal. Done.
All right. We'll figure out. I'll figure out how to get it later. Just don't sell it. There you go. Done. You want anything?
I'm good.
I mean, I got some UPX to burn. Let's see what else you got. Frog egg.
All right.
I'll do all this all day.
We can make this another. We can make this another.
Well, you
stream.
didn't have anything. You said you didn't do anything for the show. I'm just trying to help out.
And we're at an hour and 27 minutes.
Oh, we are? Man, yeah. I'm good at this.
Yeah.
Wait, Garlic Hill. That sounds fun. 7 First Avenue. Ooh, that's fancy. And it's got a box on it. All right, what do y'all think? 7 First Avenue, London. What's it go for? Can I make an offer?
Ooh.
Okay, so what's the monthly earning of 170 puts it, is it still the same 69? 170 times 69? 11,000?
Depends on the neighborhood. Oh, never mind. I saw what you did. Never mind. I'm tired. Been a long day.
How much for, I lost it. How much for 7 First Avenue? It's like QVC. Selling to TML Street? No, you're not. I'm not selling to you. I'm buying. You don't have to tune in. The show's over. Play the credits. I'm buying. I don't know what you want from me. 16,000? Wait, somebody said 16,000. Is that? All right. Wait, I'm going to offer. No, I'll offer 17,777. There you go. How about that? Who else has got something? I want to buy some stuff. Get to see these fire sales. These aren't fire sales. I think that was a good deal, honestly. Also, here, look, when I click this X, I want to stay here. Don't zoom me away from that whole damn thing. Because then I got to go here and go 7 First London.
I mean, that was a bad. The floor right now in London is 18,500. So
Uh-huh. Oh, was that a bad offer?
yeah.
I mean, it's in a non-minted out area. What are our neighbors going for? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I asked. Somebody said 16. 20 was my paid price on garlic. Well, what do I like? Don't hit the X. Hit the. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did we just learn something? Hold on. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to search for a player. I'm going to check out my girl, Blue Rain. And I'm going to go to assets. I'm going to scroll down to 7 first. I'm going to take off the offer because apparently that was a bad offer. I'm sorry. I'll up it. And then don't hit the X. Just double click the property. Oh, shut up. What? What?
There you go.
Dude, you just blew my mind because I wanted to see how much this was.
Oh, if you played Upland. If only you played Upland.
You play. You. Don't act like I'm the only one that just learned that. Do not even begin. Okay, let me offer. Fine, I will offer 25,000 then. You guys make me feel bad. Try to lowball my girl.
Ooh, that's the episode title: Teaching TML Upland.
Wow. TML learns how to play Upland. Well, now you're making me feel bad. Sorry, Zarina. I'm not buying anymore. We're ending the episode now. Jeez.
All right. Now,
what else do I want to know? I want to know how to decorate my property easily. That's what I want to know.
No, that was actually, I did like that segment. And what you put together, you had your sarcasm while you presented it, but you did have the solution and it was constructive. So it just wasn't like, this sucks. You had solutions and you had ideas. And hopefully, as I said, it gets implemented sooner than later.
Wait, what the... Look, it's here. Look, wait. This tells me what I need to know. This view has it. Look, this is what I'm talking. Upland. The inconsistency in screens is wild to me. Wait. So here in the dashboard, but again, like I don't have any filters here. I have no filters here, but like so. And I have 4,000 properties I get to search through. But look what I can see here. Look, this has the earnings. This means it's in a collection. So that property is in a collection. This property has a structure. Look, this one has one under construction, and because I started to build on collection properties. So at least here I can start to search for like, okay, so this is a janky workaround. But again, doing this for 4,000 properties is not fun or consistent. And with zero filtering or anything, like I wish I could sort for properties with boosted collections or boosted earnings, because you clearly have that data because you put it here. So if I could you can modify this screen to just be able to filter boosted earnings. And that would at least get me ones that I could see the structure of the property or under construction. Like, at least I could see that. Yeah. See, inconsistent screens. Like, everywhere that I'm looking at a list of my properties should have, honestly, the same interface. It should have the same filters. It should have the same data structure of the elements. Like, it shouldn't vary this drastically. It doesn't feel cohesive. And as somebody whose day job is to make user interfaces for enterprise companies in software, like this would be something I would flag as like, this is an absolute no-go. Like whoever's testing this, like the devs need to all get on the same page when you're developing your screens and have a consistent user experience. It should not be this inconsistent. Anyway.
All right. You good for the week?
Selling my blue zombie. Wait.
Yeah. Blockchain Hero Blue.
Hold on. What's his username?
Zany Socks.
Oh, Zany. Hold on, Zany. You got a good
All right.
Zany? What? Oh, you done? I'm just gonna keep streaming. You can go. You need to go visit your family. Just leave.
No, they all went to bed.
Just leave me with the stream. We're gonna do some dealer. We're just gonna play Deal or No Deal until I run out of UPX. Zany Socks. Why am I misspelling this? Is it 2 N's? 1 N. That's why. Zany Socks. There he is. All right, let's see. Oh, dude, love the Block Explorer. All right, let's see. Assets. Block Explorer. Oh, this. Oh. This Crimson Enforcer.
Yeah, that was from the Tokyo.
Yeah, the Tokyo one. The Frankenstein's kind of cool. I love Block Explorer so much. Wait, how much for the blue? How much you selling the blue one for? I want Mo. Zany.
First mint. Look at that.
Zany. I don't know. I can afford I don't think I can afford that one.
300K.
300K for the blue one? Hold on.
What's the market say? Wrong button.
I know. I'm going to do that every time because that's where I would logically go. Blue. What's it called? Oh, search for blue and Block Explorers. There can't be that many blue Block Explorers. I don't know. Because these don't sell. Like no one's buying these. Like these, I would love. And that's the other thing. I wish there was sales history. Holy cow, that would be. I know that's asking a lot, but damn, I would love to see like recent sales. Like I feel like most collectible games, blockchain games especially, have recent sales history. I accidentally traded one of mine, and I don't remember which one, and it makes me mad for sure. Assets. Oh my god! Except I'm not going to be able to freaking easily see them, am I? I don't. Do I have the blue? Oh, I think hopefully I still have the gold one. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, gold alien. Wait, where is?
It should be towards the top under B's.
Oh, well, no. I looked. I didn't because I had blue Genesis, Genesis.
BCH. It's BC.
It's towards BCH.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Blockchain Heroes. Oh, blockchain. Oh, so I have a gold zombie. Oh, I must have traded the blue one. Oh, dang it! I kind of want the blue one. Wait, is it part of a collection? That's the other thing.
I think so.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. No. But if you do want to continue your live stream, just generate another one so I can so I can get the podcast audio up and all the other stuff. But if this keeps running, I can't do anything else.
Oh, okay. Fine. Zany, I'm thinking about that one. I want to know who's got a green one. I want the green one.
Ooh, yeah. What's the green one priced at?
I don't. Okay, so I guess every time. BCH.
Yep.
What? Oh wait, they're essentially the same mint numbers totals. Yeah. If you got a green one, I would do 500. I would definitely do 500,000 for a blue and a green one. You're going to make me go. I was just going to give you a burner. I don't want to fly. I was just going to trade a soccer burner for that.
You can fly from San Francisco to LA in 6 minutes. It's not bad. And then you go there and you get inner city travel. You might want to take the train somewhere. Or,
I think I'm in. I don't even think. I think. Oh wait, where am I? Am I in San Fran?
Yeah, I thought so.
I think I was in. No, where am I?
Oh.
Throgs. Oh God, yeah, no, I went here for. I was like, why? I don't even. I'm embarrassed. I'm zooming back in so no one sees where I'm at.
Well, now you got to fly across country.
I know. I was gonna fly the other way and go overseas. Anyway, that's fine. Thank you for reserving it for me. I'll make it there eventually. I'm not super fussed about it. I'll get it. But if anybody gets a blue and a green BCH, I will pay 500,000 UPX for it, for a blue and a green, for the pair. Yeah. I'll pay 500,000. That's my bounty.
That's your bounty.
I don't know if am I in the Bronx? Oh,
yeah, you are.
Then there won't be any sales history whenever I find someone to make it for me. I mean, they're not going to find it anyway because I sent her the 25,000 UPX anyway. It's not going to be perfect, just like it's not perfect on Wax. I'm sure people do off the chain like transactions. Anyway, I'm not going to.
Yeah. All right. You ready to get out of here for this week?
I suppose. This was super fun, though. We should reserve some time to say we'll play make TML
on a Saturday or something.
Yeah. We'll just
Saturday or Sunday. Yeah.
Deal or no deal. We'll just have deal days. Deal days with TML. Come on and show your things. We'll look at your inventory. We'll see if you can't squeeze some UPX out of me.
That sounds good. All right, everybody, be safe. Have fun. And until next week.
The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland property experts, baby, UPX.